Greetings and welcome to Chemistry Help with Jen. This is for Chemistry 120. We're starting in Chapter 1, problem number 29, and we're starting talking about significant figures. Okay, so hopefully we can see what's going on here. It says, which of the following are exact numbers? And the first one is that there are 100 centimeters in 1 meter. Now, the definition of an exact number is one where something is defined. Okay, so there are exactly 100 centimeters in 1 meter. So this would be exact, which means that we would not be considering them for significant figures. So we'll say no sig figs for this first one. Okay, the second one from above is that there are 1.094 yards in 1 meter. This is actually a very, very tricky one because the book is not real clear about this. Earlier in the chapter, it specifically says that something defined, such as 2.54 centimeters in 1 inch, is exact. However, if you check the answers in the back of the book, it says that this part is inexact. Okay, my own personal philosophy about this one is that basically you take 1 meter and you take then a yardstick, say, and you line them up and you would figure out, and you would guess this, you would read this number 1.094 yards the same way you would read the number on a ruler of any kind, which means that this is going to be inexact. It's when I don't agree with earlier in the textbook. So since it's inexact, we would consider this to have 4 significant figures in it. Right there. Okay. The next part, C, I'll go up here, I know that that's disconcerting, says that we can use the equation that degrees Fahrenheit is equal to 9/5 degrees Celsius plus 32 to convert from Celsius to Fahrenheit temperatures. Are the numbers 9/5 and 32 exact or inexact? Okay, so 9/5 and 32 are both just exact numbers in here. They're sort of like counting numbers, so things that we counted. So these are exact, which means that we do not have to consider them as having significant figures. So no sig figs on this one. The last one says that pi can be rounded to 3.1415927. Is this exact or inexact? Now, we know that this really isn't exactly pi. Pi can be calculated, and pi has been calculated out dozens more significant figures than this. Therefore, this is a rounded value of pi. Since it's a rounded value of pi, it is inexact, which means it is not exact. And if this is the number that we are using, then it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 significant figures in it. Okay. If you use the pi button on your calculator, then you don't have to consider that for sig figs. You can consider that to be all the sig figs you would need.